Okay, now this one here, this is not scripted or anything, so I don't have these in order. I just got stories. That's it. So there's a lot of stories about Uncle Jim. Be a little less about Dennis, little Tommy, and etc. Anyway, you get a picture of the town, right? Small town. Well, back in the 50s, not anybody that had a car had one car. Okay, people didn't lock their house. People didn't lock their car. People left the keys in the car, believe it or not. Okay, so Jimmy and I are sitting around the house doing something. Okay, now when I say doing something, we didn't get our first TV until I was 12 years old. So Jack, AJ, Carly, Leah, yeah. Okay, Jordan, yeah, Luke, Matthew, you guys would have been probably in a straitjacket by now if you didn't have a TV all those years. But so I don't know what we're doing, playing around. Anyway, Jimmy and I are screwing around. So Dennis and Stevie Vicarda Pony come in and they're laughing and joking around about something. So Jimmy and I go, "Hey, what's going on?" They go, "Hey," and I say, "Look at this," and they start reaching in their pocket, right? And on a table they're putting keys, whole sets of keys, not just one or two keys, sets. And we go, "Where'd you get the keys?" "Ah, we took them out of cars." they're, they're, they're walking around, and you can walk down the street and see their car keys. They reach in, take the keys. Now they take a whole ring. They didn't take just a key. There's a bunch of keys on a ring. They must have 14 or 15 rings. Big pile. Jimmy and I are like, well, "Where'd you get them?" "Oh, we just took them out of these cars that were parked down the street." We're like, "Holy jeez, you can't do that." Wait, come on. You got to be kidding me. So now they're like, "Well, we didn't hurt anybody. We just took the keys." We're like, "Oh, give me those keys." So we get a bag, throw the keys in the bag. So Jimmy and I, where did you take these keys?" "Oh, on Dewey Avenue and over, boom, boom, boom." And they mentioned a couple streets. "All right, come on." No, we didn't go with us. Jimmy and I said, "Come on, we'll take it. You guys stay here. You're trouble." So Jimmy and I have the keys. We go, now, here's the back of our house. We'll go to the back of our house. Right behind our house directly is these woods. And they go maybe 100 yards back. And then there's a railroad track back there. And right next to that, there's a warehouse. And it's been used by different companies. Anyway, so we go through the field, around our warehouse, back, across the tracks. And then when you cross the tracks, or a little small industrial place back there, Clorox storage place, etc. So we go back, cut through there, and we're gonna put the keys back. So as we're walking along though, and we get on Dewey Avenue now, we got a bag full of keys. We have no idea where these keys go. We don't know what car they go in. You can't sit in a car and start it. You know what I mean? In fact, I don't even know if we would have known which key was the car key. So all of a sudden, we're sitting there walking along. We realize, Duff, if we get caught with this bag of keys, we're in trouble. This is not good. But we don't know what cars. We don't know, we could throw keys in a car, but Jesus Christmas, we'll be all over the place. So we said, we got to think this over. Let's not be rash here, right? So back, when we're sitting on the tracks, sitting on the tracks was a thing we did a lot, okay? Then we're sitting on the tracks thinking about what we're going to do. And how about this? I have an idea. We try something. And we think about it. Nah, it's not going to work. Jim, how about this? No. So we're going through a whole bunch of scenarios that might work here. So finally, you got a picture of the tracks. The tracks go right through town. But they go through right behind our house. When you get back through the woods, it got swampy back there. So the tracks are all built up. It's like this cinder kind of buildup. But the tracks are up high. You have to go up, and then over the tracks, and then down the other side. And so we're sitting up pretty high on the tracks, and maybe 8 or 10 feet up there, something like that. So anyway, we're sitting, and there's swamps on one side towards our house, but not much. They're maybe 15, 20 feet wide. Maybe the water's 5 or 6 inches deep, maybe at the most. And then on the other side, it's a big swamp. It goes for a long way, maybe a couple hundred yards, and it's maybe a little deeper. Anyway, we're sitting there. What are we going to do with these keys? How are we going to get it back? So both of us we have a set of keys in our hands. We're just flipping them up in the air like this. What are we going to do with these keys? To do. And so finally Jimmy says, I got it. He's walking, he's been pacing up and down. He says, I got it. I know what we're going to do. I said, oh yeah, enlighten me. What are we going to do? Takes the keys and goes, he throws them into the swamp. So I go, what'd you do that for? He says, we got to destroy the evidence. We get caught, we're done. They're never going to believe that. Hey, even if we blamed it on Dennis and Stevie, we're in trouble. So I'm sitting there saying, you got a point there. So next thing you know, 15 sets of keys we throw into the swamp. I mean, when I think about it today, I'd kill us. And we were like, all right, our hands are clean. We didn't tell Dennis and Stevie what we did. We said, we got the keys back. Don't worry about it. It's done. But anyway, that was one of our brainy solutions to a problem. So there's a few of those coming. All right. That's enough for that story. Not a bad idea. Got a point.